Okay, so picture this. You're waking up, it's a completely normal morning. I mean, it starts just like any other day, right? You can, smell the coffee brewing. It's just another Tuesday morning in America, nothing unusual. So you grab your phone, you take a quick glance as the markets open, and yep, everything looks, well, exactly like it's supposed to. And then you open up your crypto wallet. And that number you see, look, it's not just data on a screen, is it? For you, it's years of belief, of making smart calls. Heck, maybe it's your entire life savings sitting right there. And then, poof, in the time it takes to refresh the page, it's just gone. And we're not talking about a hack. There was no warning email, no alert, just a zero. A zero balance where your future used to be. So what just happened? Look, this wasn't some glitch. It wasn't your typical cyber attack. No. This was the arrival of a totally new kind of power. A silent machine somewhere out there solving math problems at a speed we've literally never seen before. And this is the quantum threat. But wait a second. How is that even possible? I thought crypto was supposed to be unhackable. Well, to get what's going on, first we need to talk about the lock, the one that was supposed to be absolutely unbreakable. I mean, come on, we've all heard it for years,
Bitcoin
right?
is safer than
Bitcoin
banks.
is safer than banks.
Bitcoin can't
Crypto
be
is an
hacked.
unhackable
See?
fortress.
It's unhackable.
But here's the thing, and it's a really uncomfortable
Bitcoin is
truth.
safer than banks.
That fortress,
Bitcoin
it was
can't be
built to
hacked.
fight off the weapons of
See?
yesterday.
It's unhackable.
It wasn't designed for the quantum machines of tomorrow.
Bitcoin is safer.
So what's the big deal with these quantum computers anyway? What makes them so different? Okay, imagine a giant, complicated maze. A normal computer, it's going to try one path, hit a dead end, backtrack, and try another one. Step by step. But a quantum computer, it's like it can see the entire maze at once. It explores every single possible path at the exact same time. Let's put it another way. Think of Bitcoin's security as this massive, impenetrable digital safe. Your standard computer is like a safecracker trying every single combination one at a time. I mean, it would literally take billions of years. But a quantum computer? It's not trying one code. It tries every code, all at once, simultaneously. It's not even picking the lock. It's like it has the master key. The safe just opens. And I know what you might be thinking. This sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. And I get it. But you have to understand, this isn't science fiction. This high-stakes race is happening right now, in labs all over the world. And believe me, the stakes could not be higher. And guess who's right in the crosshairs? America. Why? Because a massive chunk of the world's Bitcoin is held right here by U.S. investors, U.S. funds, U.S. companies. And look, the first targets aren't going to be random small-time wallets. No way. A quantum attack would go for the biggest prizes first. We're talking about those huge, dormant wallets from the early adopters, the very pioneers who got this whole thing started. It's funny. Every truly game-changing technology gets laughed at in the beginning. Remember when people dismissed the internet, or thought smartphones were just a gimmick, or that AI was a fantasy? And now, those things literally run our world. Quantum computing is on that exact same path. And let's be real for a second. We have seen this movie before, haven't we? It's a pattern of denial. Remember in 2008? Oh, the banks are too big to fail. Or with Mt. Gox. They'd never let a big crypto exchange collapse. And don't even get me started on FTX, and stablecoins are perfectly safe. History tells us again and again, the biggest collapses always start with this feeling of it can't happen here. Okay, so is that it? Is this the end of the road for crypto? Well, not necessarily. There is a way out of this mess, but it's going to take a major upgrade. And honestly, it's a desperate race against time. And the truly terrifying part is how it would all go down. You wouldn't see alarms going off or see it on the breaking news. It would just be quiet. You'd see these strange, silent movements of coins on the blockchain, fortunes just vanishing forever. And by the time anyone even figures out what's happening, it's over. It's way too late. There's no undo button in crypto. Now, here's the thing. Bitcoin can be upgraded. It can be made quantum resistant. The problem isn't if, it's when. See, Bitcoin by its very nature upgrades slowly. It takes this huge consensus from the community. But quantum tech, it's moving at lightning speed, tucked away in corporate and government labs. It's the ultimate tortoise in the hare story. Except in this version, the hare might finish the race before the tortoise even knows it started. Okay, so what does this all mean for you, for your portfolio? Look, the The point of all this isn't to scare you. It's about awareness. Because in any market, whether it's stocks or crypto, being aware is the #1 key to being a smart investor. So what are the smart moves here? It really comes down to 3 things. Number 1, diversify. Seriously, don't put all your eggs in one high-tech basket. It's just common sense. Number 2, stay informed. Start paying attention to news about quantum-resistant cryptography. It's coming. And number 3, prepare. Have a plan for your investments before the headlines hit, not during the panic.
Because you have to remember this. In every single market crash we've ever seen, the same rule holds true. The people who make it through, the ones who actually survive and even thrive, they're never the loudest ones. They're the quiet ones. The ones who saw the storm clouds gathering on the horizon and prepared for it.
Look, this quantum threat, it might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen next week. But the question you've got to ask yourself is this: when that day finally does come, are you going to wake up to just a normal morning? Or are you going to be one of the millions of people staring at a blank screen, realizing the future arrived without any warning at all?